So she supports everything in this universe, or everything rests on her. That's what the Sarva Adhara means. Adhara, the sustenance, support. So Sarva is everything, any macro. The foundation, you can also say foundation. She is the basis for basic foundation for everything. And and also if you think about, she's in the form of both gross matter and subtle matter. The subtlest form is Kundalini. All that exists between these two extremes, subtlest to the grossest, everything is supported by her. And she has the will to support, she has the knowledge to support, she supports with her actions. So the previous Nama, Ichha, Jnana, and Kriya Shakti, it is with all those of Mata that she supports this. Anything to add on to this? Okay. Hello?
No, that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Foundation for everything.
Yeah. Next one is Sada Sad Rupa Dharini. Basically, if we Sat Asat Rupa Dharini, right? That is what,
is here, right? Next one.
Yeah. Supratishta.
Supratishta, yeah.
Yeah, Supratishta, I missed that. Supratishta is to stand firmly, and I think I remember we finished all this, right? So Supratishta, Sat Asat Rupa Dharini also we finished, I thought. Yes.
Just up to that, maybe I think Ichha Shakti is where I think a lot of discussion happens. So we just
yeah. So we firm foundation is what Supratishta is basically who is well established. In other words, she's the foundation of all existence, right? That is what this Nama means. And the next one is Sat Asat. That's where I think we had some discussion. Permanent and not permanent and all that. For everything, she is the Rupam of both of them. Well, she's the one who holds the forms of both truth and false. And that is one meaning, right? And she's in the form of Sat and Asat. There is nothing beyond these two. Everything is Sat or Asat. Brahman is Sat, everything else is Asat. So in different ways, you can interpret the sloka. So I guess she is the she's the dharana for all this. So what is dharini means? Bearing. Those are the meanings of dharini. That is the next one is Ashtamurti. That's where I think we did not. We stopped in the previous Nama. Next Nama is
I'm looking at a different one, but I think they gave a wrong meaning there. I think somebody wrote Sada Sadrupadharini. It was split like that. Sada means always. Sadrupa is the true form. She has always has the truth. Yeah, that is the correct one. This one here, I'm looking at something else, and it says Sada Sadrupadharini.
Okay.
But I think probably Sat Asat is the correct one.
Are they referring to that Salokya, Sadrushya, that type in that one?
No. This is just Sada Satrupadharini, Sada Sadrupadharini.
Okay.
Sat Asat
Rupadharini.
Yeah.
Sada Sadrupadharini.
Correct. I think that is the right one.
Sat Asat.
Yeah. But
Asat is perishable and Sat is imperishable.
Yeah, but the other way of splitting that is Sada Sadrupadharini. Sada Sadrupadharini. So always a true form kind of thing. That I never had that. This is so interesting. Yeah.
Correct.
Do we need to read it as Sada Adrishya-Rupadharini or Sada Sadrupadharini?
Satta Satrupadharini is what most of the books are saying, I guess.
The book says Sarvadhara Supratishta Sadasad Rupadharini. That's stroke number 130.
Yeah.
So
and
it's
that
Sada
makes
Sadrupa.
yeah and that makes sense because of the sequence of things that we are talking about. Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Sarvadhara, Supratishta, and Sat Asat. Everything comes in that, I guess, in that thought
Sadasad
process.
Rupadharini means Sat Asat. But if you put Dirgha, Sada Sadrupa, then I think it changes that completely different meaning. If it Sada Sadrupadharini, it's not Sada Sadrupadharini, it is Satasat Rupadharini.
Correct. Sadasat Rupadharini.
Yeah, Sadasat Rupadharini. Yeah, Sadasat.
Yeah.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
some
A lot of meaning in the only one syllable. Oh my God.
Yes, I think that's why they used to say this nama is at least Lalitha Sahasranamam is Rahasyam. I told even last week, right? If you don't pronounce it properly, it can change the meaning and also and that's why they used to restrict it. But yeah, that's.
Sometimes it's good, even though it gives a different, equally good meaning. But other times it completely gives opposite meaning. Like Namah Shivaya, if you take out Ma, it is Nasivaya. Yeah, kind of. Some are like bija, key syllables. Those are important. Yeah.
Yep. The next nama is Ashtamurti. Ashtamurtihi. So she is eightfold. Both for Shiva and Shakti, they are eightfold, it seems. 8 forms of Shiva are, I didn't know about 8 forms of Shiva. Bhavan, Sharvan, Ishanan, Pashupati, Rudran, Ugran, Bhiman, and Mahan. Whereas Shakti's 8 forms are Brahmani, Maheshwari, Kaumari, Vaishnavi, Varahi, Mahendri, Chamunda, and Mahalakshmi. So those are the Ashtamurtis, Shakti's Ashtamurtis. It is said that the soul is divided into 8 categories based on the quality of the soul. If the soul is embedded with more karmas, it is not considered as pure, and the soul with least karmic account is considered as the purest. Yes. The purest form of the soul is not born in this earth, but as angels or some superhuman forms. Even those are souls, but they have the least form, least karmas. Taking these as the 2 extremes, the 8 forms of the soul are classified as soul or jiva, antaratman, paramatman, or untainted atman, or nirmalatman, or shuddhatman, or jnanatman, great self or mahatman, basic self as bhutatman. I don't know which concept divides the soul into different forms. Basically, they are dividing different soul as mahatmas, bhutatmas, jnanatmas, shuddhatma, nirmalatmas, paramatma, antaratma, or jivatma. I only thought we had enough confusion with 2 types of souls. Now we have 8 types of souls. But I guess this is...
Never had that.
Okay. I don't know from where. What is the reference for this?
I don't know where you found that.
It doesn't have any reference, Shyamji. It just says soul has... There are 8 types of souls. Usually they refer Upanishad or anywhere, but I don't see any reference for this. But yeah.
It says Yoga Shastram.
Yoga Shastram, okay. Even your interpretation says that? Yoga Shastra. Okay. Good. So, Yoga Shastras. The 5 basic elements and sun, moon, and soul are considered as the 8 types of bodies. And so, author of these Sahasranama are also 8 Vagdevis. So, we see 8 in several connotations. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says there are 8-fold: earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, reason, and ego constitute my 8-fold. This indeed is my lower nature.
Ashtadha Prakriti.
What is it?
Ashtadha Prakriti. That means
Ashtadha Prakriti.
is, that's the Panchamahabhutas that you mentioned, and Trigunas. And Trigunas. Sattva, Raja, Tama. So that those form 8. So that's the 8. Panchamahabhuta and Trigunas. That's the Prakriti.
And Trigunas. Because the Trigunas combine these Panchabhutas in several forms and create it, right? They are manifest in different forms. Okay. Based on the principle of Om, so I guess these 8 is being murtis comes in different connotations, different references. That they're basically telling us about the importance of 8, and also connecting with 8 forms of Shakti, which is the names I said: Brahmi, Maheshwari, Kaumari, Vaishnavi, Varahi, Mahendri, Chamunda, and Mahalakshmi. Okay. So that is Ashtamurtis. The next nama is Aja Jetri. Okay, how do I split this? Ajatha means ignorance, it seems. Jetru or Jaitriya means conqueror. Jetru means conqueror, or Jaitriya is victory. So Aja Jetri means one who has conquered ignorance, because she's of the embodiment of knowledge. So of course, she has conquered ignorance. So that's what Aja Jetri means. Aja comes from the word Ajata or Ajanata. And then she's in Sveteshwatara Upanishad uses Aja frequently. It says, nature creates creatures like her. They are made up of fire, water, and earth. An ignorant man is drawn towards the sense world and happily remains there. But a knowledgeable man, from his earlier experience, rejects the world of senses. And the knowledge means ability to discriminate the good and bad. So in the word Aja being used in that Upanishad is what they are saying here. So basically Aja Jetri means Mata who has conquered ignorance.
Yes, who has overcome ignorance, who has conquered ignorance.
Who has overcome ignorance. Okay.
Our Purana stories, they have these kind of meanings. Ajamila is a kind of, maybe it's a man immersed in ignorance, probably. There is a
Who is
story
Ajamila? I forget. I'm not able to remember. Who is Ajamila?
Ajamila is a kind of bad person, does all kinds of bad things, and in the last stage says Narayana kind of thing, and he goes to Vaikuntha. So
okay. The name of the character is Ajamila.
Yeah, the person's name is Ajamila.
Okay. The next nama. Anything else to add on to this?
Is that Ashtamurti Raja Jaitri, right? It's not Ashtamurti Rajo Jaitri. I thought it's a conqueror of Rajoguna. It's not Rajo. Ashtamurti Rajo. It's not Ashtamurti Raja Jaitri.
No, I think Aja Jaitri.
No, Ashtamurti Aja Jaitri.
It comes exactly right. Actually, when you're chanting, it comes Ashtamurti Raja Jaitri.
No, it is not Rajoguna. It is Ashtamurti Aja Jaitri. So Sandhi has become Ashtamurti Raja Jaitri.
Yeah, Raja Jaitri.
Visarga plus makes it Ra.
Okay, yeah.
What is it, Shyamji? What is it, Ra?
Okay, Ashtamurti Aja Jaitri. So when you have a Visarga and then in front, it becomes Ra. Sandhi becomes Ra.
Okay.
Like
Ashtamurti Aja Jaitri. When you chanting, you don't say Aja Jaitri, Raja Jaitri. It comes like Ashtamurti Raja Jaitri.
Yeah, we are saying like Ashtamurti Raja Jaitri. No, then it's not Ashtamurti Aja Jaitri.
Aja Jaitri.
Ashtamurti Aja Jaitri. So Ashtamurti Aja Jayatri, so that's why it becomes and becomes
Yeah.
Who
So
does not have
so you
any
have
need
to-
to be born.
You have to be very careful about the sandhi and where do you break the the sandhi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Astamurtir Ajajait. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And that is what I guess that's where it breaks Aja, so that we say Aja Jaitri. Rajo becomes the Rajoguna. Maybe people might think like that, but I think it's actually the ignorance.
It's not Ashtamurti Rajo Jaitri. It's not Rajo Jaitri. Ashtamurti Raja Jaitri. So it's
Aja Jaitri. So where did you get Ajo though? Oh, where do you get? I don't see that. Really?
no, it's not there. I think sometimes some people chant like Rajo Jaitri kind of thing. I heard that. So
Okay.
even that may be correct in that sense. She's a conqueror of Rajoguna kind of thing.
Okay. So the next nama is Loga Yatra Vidhaini, right? So Loga Yatra, what is that? I guess Loga, we know it's world. Loga Yatra means worldly affairs. Vidayini is to cause. It basically, she regulates the worldly affairs. That is one meaning. Means the journey of the world is also called as Loga Yatra, the journey of this world. So a physical body begins its journey by birth, nourished by the act of sustenance and destroyed by death. This happens continuously. This process, she is responsible for the cycle of birth, death, rebirth, birth, death, rebirth. So in that way, she is the Vidayini of this Loga Yatra. That is one meaning. The other one is basically the worldly affairs, whatever is going on, daily affairs. She is the regulator of that. She regulates the worldly existence.
My book says that the salutations to her who directs the cosmic process.
And the cosmic process is what they are saying, Loga Yatra.
Loka Yatra.
Loka Yatra Vidhayini.
Vidhayini is the one who directs or who controls the cosmic process.
Vidhata.
Vidhayini is also Vidhata, Vidhata is the controller. The administrator.
Bhagya Vidhata. Like that. Yeah. So and then for Loga Yatra here, they are like you're saying, cosmic process here, the birth of Jiva, the birth, death, rebirth.
Yes,
and it's called
but there are so many other cycles too,
A micro level, this one, what you say, worldly affairs is a simple meaning, but if you apply like cosmic expansion, contraction, kind of the whole universal, if you can expand at macro level also.
Correct.
Cycle of Rutus, cycle of, Earth going around the sun, all of that.
Everything.
And also she decides the destiny of all those living in those 14 lokas. Whatever it is, it's not only human beings and everybody in that.
Yes.
Okay.
All the processes that take place in the cosmos.
Yeah. And in some places, I have one more text. It says Ashtamurtir. They have split it properly. Aja Jaitri, Loka Yatra Vidhayini. There are two different texts in my own. I'm having two different texts and two different references. Okay. Anyway, Ekakini is the next nama. She who is the soul self, one without second. Ekakin means to be alone or solitary. So she is all. So, of course, she's the ekatvam. She's the only one. So she's alone. Ekam eva advitiyam, which means one without a second. This is in Chandogya Upanishad. And she exists without anyone else coexisting with her. Yes. And and that is what we, even in Rig Veda, it talks about one, the learned call one by many names. Ekam sad vipra bahuda vadanti.
Ekam sad vipra bahuda vadanti.
Yeah. Ekam sad vipra bahuda vadanti. And Vishnu Sahasranamam also, there is a namam that is Ekaha, right?
Yeah.
And so I guess same way, one without a second.
Yeah.
What? So the next nama, is there anything else to add on to this?
No.
Ekakini. Okay.
No.
So the next nama is
Bhuma
Bhuma Rupa, right? Bhuma Rupa. Bhuma means the Brahman, a Brahman. She is in the form of Brahman, having discussed the qualities of Brahman in the previous nama. Vagdevis confirm her as the Brahman. So Bhuma means Brahman, it seems. I didn't know that. Bhuma. Bhuma, I guess I thought Bhuma means the earth. And Bhuma also means multitude. Multitude. Or Bhuma Rupa means she is the entirety of the multitude. Sum total, or the macro form. Bhuma can also mean assembly of lot of things. So that's why sum total of everything, macro form. Bhuma Rupa also means Mata, who is the entirety. Yeah. So I have two, that's why maybe Brahman means Bhuma, because it is the entirety. Right?
Yeah. Salutation to her who's infinite by nature.
Infinite by nature. And yes, Bhuman means infinite. It's Bhuman.
Yes.
Okay.
So that means that it's a Brahma or multiple. Which one is correct? Bhuma means?
Bhuma means Brahman is one meaning. The other meaning is multitude of things, whatever that is contained, the assembly of everything.
Yeah, but
that is also called Bhuma. And that is also the other meaning of meaning of the word Bhuma. And Bhuman also means infinite. So there are like three different meanings. And Brahman, or one that encompasses of several small things, is also Bhuma, and Bhuman means infinite. So here in this case, Bhuman means Mata, who is in the form of infinite, infinite macro form of infinite things.
Okay. Yeah, she is in the form of that is perishable and not perishable, everything. Okay.
Everything, the sum total.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. And then the next nama is, there is a sentence in Chandogya Upanishad, Yahvai Bhuma Tat Sukham, which means that which is infinite, that is happiness. Yatvai Bhuma Tat Sukham. So whichever is infinite, what is infinite? Is happiness. Only happiness. Sukham is infinite, it seems. I think one of the Paramanandam is one of the qualities of the Parabrahman, right? Always happy. So next one, next nama. Anything else to add on to this? Bhuma Rupa? Okay. The next nama is Nirdvaita. She who has no duality. Dvaita, Nirdvaita. Oh, okay. That's what this nama says. Nirdvaita, basically, we know the three types of Vedantic within the Purva Uttara Mimamsa, there are 3 types of Vedantic schools, which is Dvaita, Advaita, and Vishishta Advaita, in which here they are saying she's Advaita. Okay, basically there is no she's not the Dvaita. There is no duality here. In non-dualism, the soul and the cosmos and everything are the same, and the soul is not different from God. What is it, Vinaji? Nirdvaita?
Varjita means that she's neither Dvaita nor Advaita.
Ah, okay, you're saying that way.
Varjita is
next name is Dvaita Varjita. So the two together,
it's the same.
Oh,
Dvaita.
Nirdvaita Varjita is what you're saying.
The
next one. The next nama is Nirdvaita, Dvaita Varjita. That is next nama, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they go together.
Nirdvaita, Nirdvaita, Dvaita Varjita. Oh, you are saying Nirdvaita and the next nama, everything go together?
Yeah. I think so. Both are the same.
Varjita, she's neither Dvaita, neither Dvaita.
No, not two or not, don't combine. Those are separate but with the same meaning.
No duality.
No duality.
So if you separate it, both means there is no duality, right?
Right.
No,
Yes.
no. The Dvaita means the belief that have the God and Bhakti is 2 different things. The belief that God and His creation are 2 separate things is called Dvaita. 2 means.
Correct.
But in Nirdvaita, it's all one form. That's why they said like Nirdvaita and Dvaita.
Yeah.
Whoever follows Nirdvaita also is the same mother, but Dvaita also is the same thing.
Yeah, so Nirdvaita is no dualism, right? So yes. Dvaita Varjita also means okay. Let's move, the Nirdvaita. Everybody agreed. What is Varjita? Devoid of Varjita. Varjita means exclusion, right? Exclude. She who has no duality. Dvaita Varjita is one who is devoid of dualism. So both the namas mean the same, right? Yeah. Nirdvaita or Dvaita Varjita. But then what is the question that I had was, if these two to go together, is it like Nirdvaita, Dvaita, Varjita? Then it doesn't make sense, right?
Doesn't make sense. It should not be. If it is only Dvaita, Advaita, Varjita, I can understand. Both Dvaita and Advaita, she is divided of both Dvaita and Advaita, but there is a Nirdvaita is there. Nirdvaita, Advaita, Varjita doesn't make sense.
No, Nirdvaita, Dvaita, Varjita.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Dvaita is duality, and she is devoid of duality.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
But
okay.
Essentially carry the same meaning. Nirdvaita and
Dvaita Varjita is the
same okay.
meaning.
Now I understand. There could be a different meaning in the sense if you combine both, not combining Nirdvaita, Advaita, Varjita. If you chant like that, Nirdvaita and Advaita Varjita.
Yes.
Advaita, there is no Advaita. This Nirdvaita, Nirdvaita and Dvaita Varjita. So there is no
Nirdvaita.
Oh, okay.
It's not Dvaita Varjita. So Dvaita Varjita is the same Nirdvaita. So she is essentially saying the same thing, No.
That's what simple meaning. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So combining those two is it doesn't make sense. If you break it up like this only, it makes sense, is what I was.
If you give this to Madhvacharya, he may split like that. She is saying Advaita Varjita also. If it is a Nirdvaita, Advaita Varjita, Nirdvaita, Dvaita Varjita, that is how we are chanting. If you combine both, Nirdvaita, Advaita Varjita, Nirdvaita, Advaita Varjita.
So,
wait a minute. Nirdvaita. So we are talking about feminine form of Nirdvaita. So it's Nirdvaita. Okay, Nirdvaita. And Dvaita Varjita. So there is no Advaita there.
Okay.
No, not in Dvaita. The previous word, it was Nirdvaita, Dvaita Varjita. Okay?
Yes.
So Nirdvaita, if you combine the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, Nirdvaita, Advaita Varjita. Nirdvaita, Dvaita Varjita. It could be, it is possibility. Unless the word is Nirdvaita, not Nirdvaita. If it is a Nirdvaita, then it could be combined with the next one and become Advaita Varjita.
So for that only Shyamji was saying it's the feminine form of Nirdvaita.
But it says there is a sound syllable. Sound is there in the Nirdvaita too. Nirdvaita,
yeah, exactly.
Advaita. It's not Nirdvaita. There is a
that is not
syllable to
Kannada, second A. Sanskrit is
Dvaita,
only A.
Dvaita.
Okay, Sanskrit does not have two A's.
Only one.
Only one A. Remember that.
What is that?
I said Sanskrit has only one A. There is no Dirgha A. Okay, like in Kannada. Telugu.
Okay. In Telugu, two A's are there. One A and A is there. This is the second one, I think.
The same thing in Kannada and same thing in Telugu. But in Sanskrit, there is only one A. So there is no No.
There is no A?
In Kannada also we don't have.
I didn't get that, Shyam. He said there is no second A, Dirgha A is not there.
That's right. In Sanskrit, no.
Yeah.
Sanskrit has only A, E, U, O, Aha. So those are the vowels. But there is no, like in Kannada or in Telugu, you have A. So there is no Dirgha A.
Akash is not a Sanskrit word.
Sorry?
Akash.
Yes.
Oh yeah, right. Akasham. What is
Asha.
that?
These are all Sanskrit words only.
Akash.
Akash.
Two years.
It's not Akash. It's not Akash. It's Akash.
No.
So in Akash, the A is has a R extra R, right? That is
Yeah.
So you are imposing the the vowels from Telugu onto Sanskrit, which is not right. That's what I'm saying. Sanskrit has only one R, so you cannot just impose other language onto Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the
It is.
It's not.
Okay. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is only in Telugu. We will see. Maybe somewhere it may come, I think, that kind of combining words.
So how do you pronounce it? This one? Nidvaita, Dvaita Vajjita, Nidvaita, Dvaita Vajjita.
So,
Dvaita Vajjita. Okay, there is no please remember that.
Nidvaita, Dvaita Vajjita.
Yeah. So got it, Vasu? Nidvaita.
Yeah. Nidvaita, Dvaita Vajjita. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So I am looking at Sanskrit alphabets. That it says A is there, but we will long labials. O is there, but I don't know if it is using Hindi.
Hindi, Marathi, they also have only A. No two A's. There is no Dirgha A.
So here I'm having Hindi. A, I, U is there, right?
Yes. A, I, U, A, I, O, Aha. So the same vowels are in Hindi, Marathi, and Sanskrit.
So that A is what we were thinking. It's equivalent to other languages also, right? The A, just like how you have it.
The long A is not there.
Okay.
In Sanskrit. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's all.
Okay.
And same thing in Hindi and Marathi.
Cool.
A is not there.
Okay.
Yes, Dirgha E is there, Dirgha U is there, but not A. E, U.
Okay. I guess today we spent with only one sloka. It's already 8, 9. We can stop here. It is the conclusion of one. We can start from Annadha next week.
Annada.
Annadha Vasudha Vruddha.
It's not dha. I think it's Annada probably.
Annada. No, not the Annada.
The second one had the the Vasudha, not
Yes.
in the first one.
Yeah, second one is Vasudha. Yes.
Earth, Mother Earth, Vasudha.
Even the Annada, whatever da is there, that one only is there in Vasudha also. Not the.
No. Both are different.
Second.
Both are different?
Yeah.
Okay. Annada Vasudha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The one I have, it has the same. Okay.
No, the next one is Annada Vasudha. So it's not it's not aspirated sound. It is the is not the. It's not aspirated. It is Vasudha.
Vasudha?
No, not Vasudha. Vasudha.
Ah, I thought it's Vasudha.
No, Vasudha. Vasudha. Annada Vasudha Vruddha Brahmatmaikya Vasarupini.
In Vruddha, right?
What's the meaning?
Vasudha means she who gives the wealth.
Correct. Even in Annada, one who gives the food.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. That is right. Yeah.
Same. The da is
Da
the same as the Vasudha also. The
giver
of wealth, giver of food.
Okay.
But
for
for the wealth in Telugu, for dhanam means there is a dha means there is a special. You have to sound it.
Okay.
Basically, Vasudha means earth in Telugu. In Sanskrit also, I think it's the same meaning. Vasudha means Vasundhara. Vasudha.
Vasu, that is something that is valuable.
Wealth
Or whatever is valuable. And one who upholds it, one who supports it, that is Vasudha. But Vasudha is the one that is giver of that wealth, of the anything that is valuable.
Okay.
Srinivas, what is Vasudhaika Kutumbam antar kada?
Yeah, Vasudha is earth. Earth is all
Vasudha.
one Kutumbam.
Vasudha
means earth.
Earth.
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Vasudha eva Kutumbakam. So the earth, entire earth, all the humanity is one family.
Yeah, it's Vasudha. It's not Vasudha.
Vasudhaika. Vasudha. But here in in this Lalitha Sahasranama, it is Annada Vasudha Vruddha.
Okay.
They make Vasudha somewhere else, but this is here. This is Annada Vasudha. So that
Vasudha is earth. Okay.
Yes.
This Vasudha is bestower of wealth.
The giver of
wealth. So Vasudha, that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Vasudha is different than this Vasudha.
That's not Vasudha. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Yes, it's Vasudhaiva. That Dirgham comes in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. But here, even that Vasudhaiva, there Vasudha is the earth, right?
Yeah.
Here, Vasudha is not that the fourth. Vasudha is like Annada Vasudha, giver of wealth, giver of Vasu, giver of Anna.
Vruddhi also. Yeah, growth.
The next one is Vruddha.
Yeah, growth.
There I think like Vruddha comes from like what is it? The Vritti, right? So there both the das come in Vruddha. The fourth the and the Vasudha the also comes.
That's primeval.
What is it, Shyamji?
It is primeval.
Primeval, the root, cause, eldest.
Roots of everything.
You got it, Vasu? You think in your book it's different or?
What is that?
Yeah, but for me, it's the Annada is only one, this one, and the Vasudha, it means like, there is like, a stress in that one, Datha.
Yes.
So even
there are
Vatha
two
also is
Vasudas
there.
though.
Yeah.
Two separate words.
In this one, it says wealth. I don't know, like, the, even like, the Pudame means also there, but I don't know which one, like, it's referencing to.
Yeah, I think that's what I was saying. The if you are thinking about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that is Earth, Mother Earth. But the Vasudha here, it is.
Actually, the meaning of Vasudha is also same. Earth means because Earth gives everything, it is called Vasudha.
So,
It is the giver of everything, right? That's why it's called Vasudha.
What is it?
Anyway, we'll continue next week. We'll a little bit.
Yeah, I'll do some more research on this.
Exactly.
Thank you. Sorry, Deepak. Yeah.
No. It's a good question, and we need to find out. I'll look it up.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.